a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Y8W9 Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Utes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
So the Utah Utes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Utes will hustle for the line.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Lets it fly. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a layup. from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go right back to it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I gotta make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hand off from the shotgun. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the move. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Here we go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Utes want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Tyree. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Gentry. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes... I miss, he can take it to the house.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, give on the inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Utes will call on their punt team. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rushes on him. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Rossi. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Utes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback adapted. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Gentry. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Utes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here comes the Texas offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. He's got the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Longhorns! Great job by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Dropping back, it's Richmond. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's
picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete to the right. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Utes! Once he got some room, it was over. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The return is brought down at the 24.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term breaks into the open. He's at the 50, the 30, at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Appalachian State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Richmond. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Got his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Utes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They want that clock to run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be calling a hot route. Here's the pressure. He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The quick out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.